Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. So today we are going to study a vocabulary lesson about a very specific theme or topic. So let's start. So can you study these pictures and decide the theme or the topic, or decide on the theme or the topic we will study? Do you think the vocabulary we will study is related to sports and politics, A, or B, women and power, or C, women and fashion? Yes, great. It's B. Yes. So the objective of this lesson today is, by the end of this vocabulary lesson, you will be able to use terms, words, or vocabulary related to women and power. Now, let's move on. Here you have the same pictures that you have seen before. You are going to do a matching exercise. You are going to match the pictures with the information. So the first picture is Angela Merkel. The second one, Nawal Mutawakkil. The next one, Oprah Winfrey. And Leila Abu Zaid, number 4. And the next one, number 5, Fatima Mernissi. And the next one is Hillary Clinton, and the next one is Theresa May, and the last one is Najat Belqasem. Nice. So here are the information about these women. So who do you think is a Moroccan writer? She wrote The Year of the Elephant. She is the first Moroccan woman whose books are translated into English. B. Who do you think is a British politician? She was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. C. She's a famous German politician. She's a Chancellor of Germany. D. She's a Moroccan. She received a French citizenship. She worked for the French government. E. She's an American TV star. She's also an actress. F. She's an American politician, diplomat, and lawyer. She was also a USA Minister of Foreign Affairs. J. She's a Moroccan author and a sociologist. She published a book called Beyond the Veil. And H. Who do you think was a Moroccan athlete? She's the first African female Olympic champion. So can you guess which one is number 1? Right. Yes, it's C. She's a famous German politician. She's from Germany. Move on to Nawal Mutawakkil. What does she do? Or who is she? Yes. Good. It's H. She was a Moroccan athlete. And she is the first African female Olympic champion. Now Oprah Winfrey. Right? Nice. Yes, it's E. She is a very famous American TV star, and she is also an actress. Now let's move on to Leila Abu Zaid. Do you know something about her? Yes, it's good. A. Moroccan writer, and you all know her very famous novel, The Year of the Elephant. Move on to number 5. Fatima Mernissi. Do you know some information about this lady? Yes, nice. It's J. So she is a Moroccan author and sociologist. She published a book called Beyond the Veil. And we move on to Hillary Clinton. Do you know something about her? Nice. It's F. She's an American politician, diplomat, and lawyer. And by the way, she is the wife of the ex-president of America, Bill Clinton. Nice. We move on to number 7, Theresa May. Good. Theresa May is a British politician. She was a Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. And the last one is Najat Belqasem. Yes, nice. It's D. She's a Moroccan. She received the French citizenship and she worked for the French government now. Or she worked for the French government in the past. Now she holds different positions in the French society. Now let's move on to the next exercise, which is about matching exercise, right? So here you have different pictures. You are going to match the numbers with the expressions that you have here in the middle, right? So you have here A, B, C, D, E, F, right? And you are going to match the picture with the right expression. So number 1, so International Women's Day, gender discrimination, polygamy, divorce, self-confidence, and violence. So picture number 1 is good. It's divorce. Picture number 2, what is that? Amazing. Violence. Picture number 3, what is that? Good. And you see the date there, 8 March. It's International Women's Day. It's an occasion that women celebrate around the world. Now let's move on to the next picture, number 4. You have a man with 2 wives. Yes, what is that? It's polygamy. Excuse me, yeah, number 3, it's A. Number 4, it's polygamy. Good. Number 5. Do you have any idea about that picture? Yes. Good. Number 5, it's self-confidence. And the last picture, good. Yes, it's gender discrimination. Nice. Now let's move on to the next activity. It's about the words that you have just learned with their definitions, right? So here we have 2 boxes. So on one box you have words and expressions, and on the other box you have definitions of these words. So you have abuse, gender discrimination, violence, self-confidence, stereotype, International Women's Day, feminism, divorce, corporal punishment, and polygamy. And on the other side you have definitions. Actions can be non-verbal or verbal, which are intended to hurt women. B, also known as sexual discrimination. It's about favoring men over women. C, believing in your own abilities and potentials or capacities between brackets. D, it's an occasion celebrated by women around the world. E, having more than one wife. F, it's a physical violence on someone to force him or her either change his behavior or her behavior or opinion. And J, it's a movement which advocates the rights of women to have equal opportunities to those possessed by men. H, an exaggerated or wrong image of the characteristics of a particular group. And I, it's treat someone badly. And the last one, which is J, a separation between husband and his wife. So these are the definitions. Can you now match the number or the numbers with the letters? So which one do you think is the definition of abuse? Good. It's treat someone badly, right? Gender discrimination. What is that? Yes, so first, number one, it's I. Number two, gender discrimination, it's excellent, also known as sexual discrimination. Number three, its actions can be verbal or non-verbal, which are intended to hurt women or men. And number four, self-confidence, excellent. It's believing in your own abilities, right? When you think that you can do something by yourself. Five, stereotype. Very good. Stereotype is an exaggerated or wrong image of the characteristics of a particular group. Now, next one is International Women's Day. Good. It's an occasion celebrated by women around the world, which is on the 8th of March. The next one, 7, feminism. What do you think it is? Good. It's a movement which advocates the rights of women to have equal opportunities to those possessed by men. And the next one, divorce. Divorce is a separation between a husband and his wife. And the last one, or before the last one, corporal punishment. It means physical. Good. It's a physical violence on someone to force him or her either change his behavior or opinion. And the last one, polygamy. Poly means numerous, many, right? Polygamy, yes, good. It's having more than one wife. Now let's move on to the next activity, which is about matching the words in order to form collocations. So here we have two boxes, box A and box B. So here we have, okay, words. Can you match the words that you have in box A to the ones that you have in, or with the ones that you have in box B? So let me read first. So in box A you have gender, equal, family, domestic, household, sexual, social, women, corporal, negative. And on the other box you have status, punishment, discrimination, opportunities, empowerment, code, shore, violence, harassment, stereotype. Now can you do it? Can you match the first word with the right word in box B? Good. It's right. It's gender discrimination, right? Gender discrimination, when you discriminate between men and women. Number two, equal, yes. Equal opportunities. It means you have the same chances. Men and women have the same chances. The next one, 3, family code. Good. Simply family code means مدونة الأسرة, right? Number 4, domestic. Domestic means, we can say home or house. Domestic, violence. Good. The violence that you have at home. Number 5, household. Great. Household, shore. Excellent. And we move on to the next one. Sexual. Amazing. Sexual harassment. Nice. Okay, sexual harassment means molesting, right? You molest women in the street, or you say bad words to women in the street. Right, we move on to number 7. Social, yes, good. Social status, right? Social status of women in the society. Now let's move on to the next one, which is women. 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 Very good. Empowerment. Empowering women in the community or in the society. And number 9, corporal. Corporal has to do with the body or the physique. We say corporal punishment. Yes, true. And the last one, negative stereotype. Good. Now let's move on to another exercise, which is about gap filling exercise. So you are going to complete here the gaps with the words given here in the list. So these are the words that you have just seen: status, stereotype, code, polygamy, empowerment, and the last one, equal. Good. So here we have right, these sentences, and you are going to read them, and then you are going to decide or to choose the right word to complete or to fill in the gap. So number 1, thanks to the new Moroccan family, the view towards women has been changed positively. So which one do you think is the right answer? Excellent. Family code. Number 2, negative are obstacles, barriers that hinder women advancement in different domains. Negative, very good. Negative stereotype, right? Negative stereotypes are obstacles that hinder women advancement in different domains. Number 3, women should have opportunities, chances as men, like men. What do you think is the right answer? It's very good. Women should have equal opportunities as men. Amazing. Number 4, according to the new Mudawana, something can't be practiced without the approval, the consent of the judge, or maybe the first wife, right? It means that you have to have the approval of the first wife and the judge. What do you think it is? Excellent. It's polygamy, right? Polygamy simply means having more than two wives, 3 wives, 4 wives. Number 5, it goes without saying that the of women around the world has noticeably changed to better. It's good. It's the status of women around the world has noticeably changed to better. And the last one is the of women depends on their involvement and participation in the society. Right. So it's, of course, the empowerment, making women powerful in the society is by involving them and engaging them into the society. Good. Now let's move on to complete the gaps with words beginning with the letters given. And this task is for making sure that you can remember the words that you have just learned in this vocabulary lesson. Amazing. So here you have a very short text. We can call it a paragraph, and then I'm going to read it for you, and then you are going to decide the missing words depending on the first given letter, right? So thanks to the family C, women's conditions have improved in Morocco. First, women are A to men. They share the responsibility over the house and child care. Second, P is not allowed without the approval of the first wife. Third, a woman has the right to. There is a missing expression there. It's to, I'm so sorry, to, right? To. And D, her husband, if they no longer agree. Finally, we all agree that the status of women has been changed positively thanks to the Mudawana. Now, can you think and find the 4 missing words in that or in this paragraph? Right? Thanks to the family? Excellent. Thanks to the family code. Simply, family code, as I told you before, is مدونة الأسرة, right? So thanks to the family code, women's conditions have improved in Morocco. First, women are to men. So what do you think the missing word is? So this is for the first word. So can you guess? Oh, wonderful. Equal. Right. First, women are equal to men. They share. What does that mean? They share the responsibility over the house and child care. Second, P is not allowed without the approval of the first wife. What is that? It's perfect. Polygamy. Good. By the way, what is it? Polygamy means having more than one wife. Right? In Islam, you can get married to 4 wives. And we move on to third. A woman has the right to, right? There is to there. Because this missing word is a verb, right? It can be a noun and it can be a verb. So to D, her husband, if they no longer agree on certain things. The word is excellent. To divorce, right? To divorce her husband if they no longer agree. Finally, we all agree that the status of women has been changed positively thanks to the Mudawana. I'm going to reread the paragraph for you again. Okay. Thanks to the family code, women's conditions have improved in Morocco. First, women are equal to men like us. They share the responsibility over the house and child care. Good. Second, polygamy is not allowed without the approval of the first wife. Third, a woman has the right to divorce her husband if they no longer agree. Finally, we all agree that the status of women has been changed positively thanks to the Mudawana. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.